Hello everybody. Today I'm reviewing my second mechanical watch that I bought when I was getting into this hobby. Before I do that, a quick wrist check. Today I'm wearing my Glycerin Combat Sub in bronze, the new watch that I recently bought. I will review it later. Let's start with specs and dimensions. The case is 41.5 millimeters without this guard. With this guard, it's 44 millimeters. It's 14 millimeters thick. Lug to lug is 49 millimeters, and the lug width is 21 millimeters. And it weighs 159 grams or 5.6 ounce. It has an in-house Orient movement 40P50, which beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. The glass is sapphire. It has a 100-meter water resistance rating. The case and the bracelet are made of stainless steel. It has a see-through case back, and the glass is also sapphire. The bracelet has solid links, and it has 3 micro adjustments. Neither of the crowns are signed. These are not signed. But there is a logo on the bracelet clasp. It is a GMT watch with a 24-hour rotating wheel. It has a power reserve indicator and a date window. It has lume dots next to hour markers, and the hour, the minute, the power reserve, and the GMT hands are lumed. The lume color is green. Let me show you. So the color is green like this. Why I bought this watch? I was looking for a mechanical watch with complications, including a GMT function. I was abroad and the GMT function was useful to me. In case if someone doesn't know, a watch with a GMT function lets you have 2 time zones by adding an extra hour hand. I wanted to have a power reserve indicator as well. After some research, I ended up buying this Orient Star Seeker, they call it. It offered a lot for the money, and I liked the design. What I like about it, I like the complications. I still use the GMT function, so I like this feature. I like the 24-hour rotating wheel that lets you know if it's AM or PM for the second time zone. I also like that I can fix the wheel so it doesn't move by itself like a compass on my Seiko Alpinist. So there is a screw down crown for the wheel. You can see I can turn the wheel and then I can lock it in place. I like the power reserve indicator. During normal office hours, some of my automatic watches don't get enough movement in order to fully wind up, and they lose power over time. I usually wind them up manually a little from time to time, but I do it blindly because I don't know how much power is left. So the power indicator is very useful to me. I like the build quality, the attention to detail. The bracelet has solid links and it's comfortable to wear. The 3 micro adjustments, I think it's enough for most people. I like the clasp, the short clasp. For some reason, I don't like the longer ones like this. This one is fine. I like the design of the bracelet as well. The fit and finish of the watch is great. I like the see-through case back that is with a slightly decorated movement. The face is like a separate discussion. Orient did a very good job here. It has applied hour markers, applied logo, and the power reserve indicator meter is also applied. The legibility is great because of how reflective the hands and hour markers are, especially on the black dial. The power reserve part is also decorated. I don't know if I can show you. You probably won't see it, but it is slightly decorated. The frame date window is nicely fit into the 3 o'clock position. I also like the Orient Star logo much more than their regular Orient logo. For some reason, the video is not sharp. Maybe when it's processed, it will be sharp. We'll see. I can actually have 3 time zones on this watch because in addition to the rotating wheel, it has a fixed 24-hour dial, this one. So I can set the second time zone according to this small fixed dial. And then I can set the rotating wheel to a 3rd time zone. So I can actually have 3 time zones on this watch. The whole face is made of 4 separate layers. The first is the 24-hour fixed dial. Then the hour markers. I think you can see. And then the loom part. Let me show you the loom part. Okay. And then the 24-hour rotating wheel. So the whole face is very complicated. And everything lines up perfectly. I don't know, how much do you think a watch of this quality and work would cost from a Swiss brand? I would guess more than 1,500 US dollars or even 2,000. I don't remember exactly how much I bought it for, but it was no more than 700 UK pounds over 10 years ago new. I was in the UK at that time. Today, on a used market, you can find this watch somewhere from 700 to 1,000 US dollars or even more. So the watch didn't lose value. It's, by the way, a discontinued model. What I don't like about it, it's hard to find any negatives about this watch. The only thing I could mention is that the lug width could have been 20 millimeters instead of 21. I don't think I have any other watches with 21 millimeter lug width. So if I want to change a bracelet for something else, I'll need to buy new straps only for this watch. And I won't be able to interchange the straps with any other watches. The only other thing I could add is that the watch is a little big and quite heavy for my likings. But I think it's fine for this watch. It's just for my likings. I don't mention the push pins on the bracelet and the lack of on-the-fly adjustment on the bracelet because this watch is over 10 years old and I don't think it was common back then to have screw-in pins or on-the-fly adjustments. Let me show you how it looks on my wrist. Okay. This is how it looks on my 7-inch wrist. I think it fits well, not too big. And let me show you some closer look of this watch. I think this is as close as I can get. Crowns. Oh, this time, the crown to set the time and everything is not a screw down, it's a push in crown. The logo on the bracelet. The bracelet. The case. Let me show you the case back. It's slightly decorated. It's their own in-house Orient movement. So in conclusion, I like this watch and I think it's worth the money I paid for it. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. This will encourage me to make more videos and buy more stuff to review. Until next time.